I know you would believe that isn't who you are. There's more to who you are. So when it's late, you're wide awake, too much to take. Don't shift and forget that in the pain, you can be brave, hear me say. I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. I see a rose in bloom at the sight of you. Oh, so priceless, irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable, darling, it's beautiful. I see it all in you. Oh, so priceless. No matter what you've heard, this is what you're worth. More than all the money or the diamonds and pearls. Oh, this is who you are. Yeah, this is who you are. So when it's late, you're wide awake, too much to take. Don't shift and forget that in the pain, you can be brave, hear me say. I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. I see a rose in bloom at the sight of you. Oh, so priceless, irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable, darling, it's beautiful. I see it all in you. Oh, so priceless. Sisters, we can start again. Give honor to the end, love. We can start again. Brothers, we can start again. Give honor to the end, yeah. We can start again. I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. I see a rose in bloom at the sight of you. Oh, so irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable, darling, it's beautiful. I see it all in you. Oh, so priceless. Yeah, I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. I see a rose in bloom at the sight of you. I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. I see a rose in bloom. We can start again. I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. I see a rose in bloom at the sight of you. I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. Oh, so priceless.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image she prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind souls. She tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. 'Cause cover girls don't cry after the face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. She has dreams to be an envy, so she's starving. You know, cover girls eat nothing. She says beauty is pain and there's beauty in everything. What's a little bit of hunger? I can go a little while longer. She fades away. She don't see her perfect. She don't understand she's worth it. All that beauty goes deeper than the surface. Oh, oh. So to all the girls that's hurting, let me be your mirror. Help you see a little bit clearer. the light that shines within. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful. No better you than the you that you are. No better life than the life we're living. No better time for you shine, you're a star. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful.
My mic is making noise. Wait, let me come back. Okay, I'm back. So, wait a minute, Morgan. Wait a minute, Morgan. Wait. Don't start it yet. Okay. Hi, everyone. It's Tea During Quarantine, the talk show once again. I am Jesarela, your host today, and today I have a couple of guests with me. We have, why don't I let them introduce themselves?
Hi, my name is Jolie. I'm 13 years old and I'm currently in 8th grade.
Hi, I'm Bresline, and I'm 13 years old, and I'm also in 8th grade.
Yes, hello, and I'm Shawna. I'm also in 8th grade, I guess. Yes, okay.
Hi, guys. It's been such a long time since I last saw you guys, so it's good to see you guys again, and Our topic today is True Beauty. Now, I know some of you might have heard of the comic or like the webtoon True Beauty and also the K drama True Beauty. So, today we'll be talking about what True Beauty is. So, let's head right into it. So, let me just say before we get started with the questions, true beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Whoever you are, your view of beauty might be different from the next person. So, why don't we start with Jolie? And everyone, tell me, what is beautiful to you? What do you view as beautiful?
Well, for me, beauty is what's in your heart, what's good acts and loving acts you show to people. And it's not about your face.
Yeah, definitely. So, other than physical appearances, what do you also view as beauty, other than like in your heart and those kinds of stuff? What's your main opinion on it?
My main opinion on it is that true beauty is on how you act and treat others, and it doesn't come from your physical appearance. Helping others, treating others right, and speaking good words is already an act of true beauty.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that. What about you, Shawna?
In my opinion, personality, yes, and yeah, not physical appearances.
What about you, Bresline?
Yeah, personality wise, and also like the character. It's like if it's kind, you can see the beauty in it because not only is physical appearance like attractive, but also like inside is also very attractive.
Yeah, that's well said. So, what about you, Joyce? What do you think about what's true beauty to you, Joyce? So, what is true beauty to you? How do you view true beauty? What do you find beautiful in a person, in a thing? What do you find beautiful? Joyce, go ahead.
Sorry? Me?
What? Yes, you. What do you find as beautiful? What do you find beautiful in life and in people? What do you find beautiful?
Beautiful. I think for me it's like people's like heart, how they behavior, maybe their look. I found it like beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with people being attractive and pretty on the physical appearance, but also people should be pretty on the inside before pretty on the outside. I mean, in many cases. So, moving on, in the world today, what do you think the world views as beautiful? Because I mean, there are many like so-called standards. Like people compare themselves to celebrities. What do you think about this? What do you think the world sees as beautiful, and what do you think also the world sees as not beautiful? Jolly, let's start with Jolly.
For me, the world has very many standards like skinny face, have to be slim, and
Yeah.
long hair, and people
Mm,
like people, for example, people with short hair, and maybe they hate these small eyes. And I
mm,
feel like that's actually a bad standard because you're just trying to get advantage of others, trying to change who they really are. And I believe that we should show who we really are to
yeah.
others.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes it's also weird because the standards in each country is also different. Like some of us, we come from different countries, we live in different countries. It's so different in different parts of the world how they view as beauty or what beautiful is. So what about you, Shauna? What do you think the world sees as beautiful?
Yes, they have high standards, like an hourglass body, and
Yeah.
sometimes they don't like black people. No offense. And yeah, they have high standards.
Yeah, like racism and also body types. I think nowadays, like when you look on YouTube or TikTok, body positivity, I guess it's becoming a little bit more bigger in society. So in some countries, they're still really they're accepting of different body types, but then in other countries, they're more discriminating and less accepting of those kinds of stuff. What do you think about that, Bresline?
Um,
So basically, what do you think the world looks as beautiful? Like Jolie said, like maybe they have like smaller face. Shawna said like the hourglass body, like skin color. What do you think?
um, I think height is also a beauty standard. Like you need to be like this height, like 5'4" or 5'5", and then like to be a model, you need to be like tall, like 5'8", which in like Europeans, like they're quite tall, but then like some Asians are not. And then like the beauty standard in Asia is like K-pop, and then like in like American or British, it's like you gotta have fair skin and then blonde hair, and then like natural look, which is actually quite hard to accomplish when it's like based on the standard, which is big eyes and full lips and straight nose.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Sometimes their standards are like unrealistic, like Barbie type, That's, I mean, if you think about it, if Barbie could be a real person, that would be so unrealistic. How would she even walk with that tiny waist? And, it's crazy. What about you, Joyce? What do you think the world looks at as beautiful?
I think like many of people like look at focus on the face, on the appearance, because some people with good looking body but not really the face, and that might just um not really acceptable for the world. I mean, yeah, like how's your eyes look like, and yeah.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's beautiful, but some people don't look at, like, some people think there are certain things that can be compared as beautiful. Like some celebrities, many people, they could probably think like, oh, those celebrities are pretty and beautiful, but like I'm not beautiful, or like my friend's not beautiful. That could be something that could really be there. So um related to the topic of world views, how the world views as beautiful, has it affected your opinion on beauty? Because everyone has their own opinion on beauty, and beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So, like for example, the world, they view small faces, like jaw lines. They feel that is like super good looking. Do you think those standards affect the way that you view what is beautiful? What about you, Jolly? What do you think?
At first, I didn't really know what's true beauty, and I feel I'm fat, I'm so short, and like my family, like they say I have to go jumping jacks and everything. But I started to realize that true beauty is just how you act, and if you have a pretty face and you have a bad attitude, that's actually not good.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree. What about you, Breslin? What do you think?
Um, yeah, it affects like my opinion in beauty, since like everyone wants to follow the trend and then like wants to be a part of it, and like sometimes you think that you're actually not pretty even though you are. It doesn't really matter in like people's opinion, because it's like society. Uh, it matters in God's eyes, because he already created you as a perfect being.
Yeah, definitely. God really made us as like how we are, and we should definitely accept ourselves how we look like. Later on we'll continue through this path and talk more about like accepting your body and things like that. So, what about Shauna? Do you think that the world's view on beauty has affected your view on beauty?
A little bit, yes. It just makes my standards a little bit higher, and it makes me more insecure. So that's that.
Yeah, I understand. What about Joyce? Do you think the world's view on beauty has affected you?
Yeah, kind of, because as what person say, that everyone wants to follow a trend. But the thing is, some people have like different tastes. So maybe some people just kind of that like their taste kind of different from others.
Yeah, definitely. And still, like, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. If you find this is not beautiful, other people might find it beautiful too. So it's really everyone's like opinion and different things. So as we grow up in the society, we know that nowadays beauty and grace and attractiveness is like really important to many people. But why do you think being beautiful is important to the world today? What do you think, Bresline? Why do you think it's important to many people?
Um, I think it's like when you want to get a job like that, it's like the one that has like public speaking, and then for sales, I think
Yeah.
many people view that you need to be pretty to like attract customers, and then like it's really important, and most people probably got through under the knife, like plastic surgery, and then also for like Instagram, if you want to like get cash from there, you need to be really pretty, or like you need to have a talent, which in case is like really like the standards are really high.
Yeah, I mean, I believe everybody is like beautiful in their own way, but those people, a lot of people have different opinions, and based on like what they find attractive or based on what they find beautiful, it's really different. And sometimes everybody in the world finds this person beautiful, and everybody in the world finds this person ugly. That's really sad. And yeah, it's just yeah. Sometimes it confuses you. Why is beauty so important in this world? So moving on to Jolly, what do you think? Why is it important?
I feel the society thinks beauty is really important in the physical appearance is because they really want to get accepted to this world. Because there are very many bullying cases in this world, and they're mostly because you're ugly. The world standards called you're ugly, and I feel everyone's trying their best to get accepted into this world.
Yeah. What about you, Shauna?
Yes, it definitely affects us because some people don't accept fat people, for example, and they will treat them horribly. And yeah,
Yeah. What about you, Joyce? Why do you think it's important? Why do you think beauty is important to people?
Mm, actually for me, I'm not really sure because for me, I don't really look at people's like their appearance, but how they talk or how they behave. So I'm not really sure. I don't really have an idea for it.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's confusing to me too. I think basically, maybe it could be that since people look at people in a certain way because of standards, they find those people attractive, so that draws them to other people. That could be a reason why they want to be viewed as beautiful. But yeah, those who are watching, you're beautiful the way you are, and don't forget that. Moving on to the next question. What do you think about makeup and beauty products? What are the positive effects of it? What are the negative effects of it, like to your body, to your face, to your face, because makeup is for your face. What is your main opinion on makeup? And do you also use makeup frequently? Let's start with Jolly.
Well, I feel makeup can help embrace girls' confidence on how they look, but sometimes they overused it,
Mm,
and they really go under pressure. Without makeup, I don't look pretty. Well, for
yeah,
me, I don't frequently use makeup, and I focus more on natural beauty.
Yeah. What about you, Shauna?
Well, yes, the positive side, it improves their confidence, and the negative side, it sometimes makes their face uglier because it's chemicals, and yeah, chemicals destroy your face. And I don't use makeup frequently because one, it's quarantine, and two, I don't really care what people think. So
Yeah, yeah, that's some makeup products are so bad. They can make your skin like, what do you call it, blotchy and like have more pimples, and I don't think anybody wants that. What do you think, Joyce, about makeup?
Oh, for me, I think if you want to use it um for like an important situation, for example, you need to go to the prom or some, yeah, and you can use it, but don't use too often. It's bad for your skin. The second is like you might rely on it, like without makeup I can live or something. I can go outside.
Mm, yeah, I think a lot of people actually have that mindset, which is kind of sad. Embrace your natural beauty. What do you think, Breslin?
I mean, the positive sides of like makeup, it improves confidence. I agree with Shawna and Jolie's statement, and it also like relieves pressure from the beauty standard. But then like you really need, if you really like makeup, and then like it's like your talent in doing it. It's fine if you want like to have a job with it, and also like just remember to not like to choose good products even though if they're expensive.
Yeah, yeah. I think I definitely agree with all of you. And for me, I mean, I don't even have makeup, so I don't wear it. I've probably worn makeup like once in my life or twice. So I don't really have that big of a deal with makeup, or I don't think it's like important that much. But I know some people, it like embraces their natural beauty. You could say some people love to use makeup. And speaking of people who like to use makeup, I mean, like I said before, True Beauty, the webtoon and the K drama, it's about a girl. I think her name is Young, and she uses makeup to make herself look to society as beautiful. And a lot of people think that she's like an angel like that. What do you think about that? The people who, when they use makeup, they look like a whole different person. And have you ever heard of catfishing before? Like on dating apps and like in videos and stuff like that? I mean, what is your opinion? Do you feel like when somebody uses makeup and then looks like a whole different person, like you can't even recognize them? What do you think about that? Do you think it's like catfishing and like betrays your trust? Do you feel like that? Shauna, what do you think?
that's just mean to the person. They have, like they have high standards, and then you just come in like that. You're like, okay, it's just mean.
Mean? I feel
Yeah,
like, yeah, like
really
you shouldn't make yourself look like a whole different person. It almost it changes who you are. You know, everyone has their uniqueness, so you don't have to live up to the world's views of beauty. What do
standard.
you think? Yeah, 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 yeah. What about you? Um, Shauna, do you have anything more to say about that? Do you feel betrayed if someone would do that?
Yes, very. And if they don't like you the way you are, then just leave them. It's their fault. Their fault, not my problem.
Yeah. Honestly, I've seen like videos online of where people put tape on their face to make their face look smaller, some sort of tape on their face, and it's honestly really surprising in the end. If you see those videos of like people like having makeup and then they take like, I see it like contouring, that does a lot, but there's some people who even put tape on their face. That was kind of shocking, I guess, when I first saw it. What do you think, Jolly? What do you think about people who do that? Do you think it's a good thing, or
Well, I think it's a bad thing because they're trying to get accepted to the society, but by changing their whole face, it literally changes their whole personality and who they really are. And I feel they're actually betraying their own self.
Mm, yeah, yeah. What about you, Breslin? What do you think about this?
I'd say it's really a talent to actually change your whole appearance with
It's
just
what?
makeup.
Talent?
Yeah, it's like a talent because not
Yeah,
anyone can do it.
yeah, yeah.
But then,
That's talent.
but at least if you don't like get addicted and actually think that's your appearance, then it's actually fine if you kind of show it. But then you need to tell the truth that it's actually makeup and it's not like real.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. What about you, Joyce? What do you think?
For me, actually, I don't really suggest that way to like make yourself
Yeah.
pretty, because you know, like even though you change, you become a different person, but that's just not you anymore. It's
Mm,
not a
yeah.
that's not you. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I get it. Like, don't be scared to show your bare face without makeup because you'll be beautiful any way you are, really, because God made you like that. And yeah, it's really important. I mean, some people, they look different in the picture, and then out of the picture without like face tuning, they look like a whole different person. Sometimes it's a little bit scary how that's even possible today. I mean, just look at how advanced technology and people's like thinking and skills are. I think it's really skillful if you can make someone look like that, like a different person. I mean, you should go and join FX makeup, like the people who make people look like as if they have scars and blood like that. And like, you'll be perfect for that. But I don't suggest it because it could make yourself heavily rely on makeup only to make yourself look like a certain way. And then you would, at a point, you think you'd be embarrassed without makeup, which you really shouldn't because that's how you were born. And you've been pretty and cute and handsome and good looking since you were born. So, moving on, I mean, some people, when they change their face, they look like they've had plastic surgery. What do you think about plastic surgery? Since it's quite a heavy topic to talk about at times, like some people I know really common is they get nose jobs. Some people they get like Botox in their face. Like I think I've heard of having Botox in your forehead to make it look shinier and in your cheeks too. And it's really common to put it in your lips. And yeah, and like the body plastic surgery, that's also like a big thing. Like for example, breast implants and like what do you call it, waist remover. I don't know what the name is, but they make your skin like your waist look different. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? um let's start with Joyce.
For me, okay, it's just like the thing that I said before. If it's necessary, you can do that, but don't get addicted.
What about you, Shawna? What do you think?
It's very bad. Like you can die, I think. I don't know. Very
Danger.
bad. I prefer life over beauty. Thank you very much.
Life over beauty. Amazing quote, amazing quote. We'll remember that. What about you, Jolly?
I mean, if it's like for a medical issue, like Charlie D'Amelio, she
Mm.
has trouble breathing. She had to get a new job, so it's okay. But like, if you're doing like very many Koreans who just change their face just to get accepted to the society, that's really bad because you're literally hurting your face. You're changing everything, and it's just not you.
Yes, yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, some people don't know, but plastic surgery can be used for medical emergencies, and those times, I mean, use it because it's for medical things, and you need to, I mean, life over beauty, right? I mean, some people, yeah. So, what about you, Breslin? What do you think?
If it's like improves your confidence, I mean, it's quite fine, but then still don't really do it. And then also really don't do it if like relatives ask you like, oh, you have monolid eyes, like, oh, it's so small, you need to get like double eyelids. And then like, oh, your lips so small, you need to get like bigger lips. And like, if people keep judging your looks and then like ask you to do plastic surgery, just don't, because it's really bad. It's just gonna like break your self-esteem.
Yeah, definitely. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, especially when it's about people's appearances, because that's how we were made. Um, there are two things. There's one thing that I'm like kind of worried about when people have plastic surgery. When people have plastic surgery, well, two things. When people have plastic surgery, it can probably be very dangerous because you're literally going under a knife to go and change stuff up. And some people even go as far to like changing their whole face shape, like, V-line and stuff, and their nose, like remove cartilage and stuff like that. Something that I worry about. What if they have children and the children don't look like them? That is like a big thing. I really wonder. Aren't you like worried about that? And like that's scary for me. Like if I think about like people who have plastic surgery. So what if you have plastic surgery one day? Would you even consider that, having plastic surgery? Jolie, would you ever consider?
I don't think I will, because I'll probably just use like light makeup, because you have to feel yourself is beautiful, and I don't like plastic surgery.
What about you, Shawna?
Life over beauty. No.
Amen. Yes. What about you, Bresline? Would you ever consider having plastic surgery?
If I have problems like with the face, not like the appearance, but then like an emergency like that, yeah, I consider it.
Yeah, like for me too. I think if I would ever consider it if I have like a medical emergency. That's like the time that I would maybe, if it's like safe and I trust a doctor, but I don't think I would really do it for cosmetic purposes. What about you, Joyce?
I agree with Shawna. Life over beauty.
Amen. Yes, yes, sisters, yes. Okay, so what do you think is beautiful to God? Because you know that God thinks we're all beautiful, and like, God, He made us the way we are, and we're all fearfully and wonderfully made. So what do you think God views as beautiful? Jolie.
For me, what God sees as beautiful is our heart, because our heart is God's temple where we can communicate with Him. And everyone is unique. God made us unique, and God made us all beautiful in His eyes.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think, Shawna?
Yes, the heart and personality, how you treat people.
Yeah, that's important. What about you, Joyce? What do you think God views as beautiful?
Yeah, personality and yeah, like behaviors. How much you love God, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely beautiful. What about Bresline? What do you think God views as beautiful?
When you're like, it's like the inside beauty, it's not really about the appearance. It's like if you have a good side to you and like just believe in Him, then like trust Him and have a good relationship with Him, He actually already viewed you like really beautiful when you weren't even made yet. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I think God definitely sees like you beautiful from the inside. But when I say beautiful from the inside, I don't mean like your organs. Like, don't get me wrong, because somehow every time when I think of people saying like beautiful from the inside, I understand they're talking about your heart, but it's confusing sometimes. Well, not confusing, but I just thought, is it even possible to like look pretty from your organs? Like, don't answer that. But next, let's go to our final question. So as teenagers, we have skin problems, some of us, and we have like skin like bumps and stuff like that. Do you have any tips from your 14, 13 years of living on this planet Earth on how to make your skin glow or healthy? Do you use any specific products that help you with like acne or acne scars? Shawna.
water because it solves everything, and
What did you
sleep.
say? Water?
Water because water solves everything, and sleep
Mm.
because sleep is also important.
Drinking
And
water or putting water on your face?
drinking water, drinking
Okay. And sleep? Why do you think sleep helps with your skin?
because it calms yourself because stress affects you. And yeah, you can also splash water on your face if you want.
Yeah. Some people, I think they don't get enough sleep. I really wonder where wrinkles come from, though. I think, is it, do people get wrinkles because they don't get enough sleep? I really wonder. I'm not so sure. What do you
You're
think?
old.
Okay. Well, age, of course, plays a really big part in that. So definitely. And eye bags, black circles under your eyes. I mean, quarantine has got many people's sleeping schedules mixed up and messed up. What about you, Bresline? Do you have any like skin tips? Because I feel like your skin is kind of glowing right now. So what do you use, and do you have any tips that help you?
I have a study lamp which makes me glow.
Okay.
I can go dark.
I see your secret.
For like acne tips, probably like get a product where you like where you can clean your face like the oil
Mm.
and then like the dust because it actually like really gives you a higher chance to produce acne like that. And then like don't pop it because you'll just have scarring. I learned that and I regret. I still pop them because it was just there. It was just that white spot.
Do you use anything for acne scarring? Because I still remember a few weeks ago, I actually had like a pimple here, right? And then I accidentally did this to my nose. I know. And then it popped. And then I was like, oh no. And now there's like a little scar there. So, what do you use for acne scarring? Is there a product? And by the way, we're not sponsored because we're like kids and no big brand is interested in us. But what brand do you use for acne scarring? I'm really wondering.
I use like Erha, and then for acne scarring, just don't touch it. Just because your hands are full with like germs, just don't touch the scars. It'll just make it worse, and infections will come and
Wait, so do
pain.
scars actually like do scars? Sorry, I know almost nothing about acne and stuff like that, but do scars actually get healed in the end?
Oh yeah, it definitely gets healed, but it like takes process. At least you like eat good food, like nutrients to make your skin look shinier and better.
Mm. Oh, by the way, drinking water, at least 2 liters of water every day, is really helpful because I did it for like a few days and then my skin was almost like glowing. I was like, whoa, this is like, what kind of, wow. So drinking water really, really helps. Really helps. And also, drinking water also helps with weight loss, but I'll talk about this a little bit later on. So, Joyce, what do you think? What are some like beauty tips you have?
Oh, for me, just get enough sleep. Yeah,
Great answer.
and
Great
drink
answer.
water.
Great answer. Jolly, did I already ask you? What do you have any like beauty tips?
You haven't asked me.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have like acne or pimples, and it's really severe, I suggest to go to the dermatologist or the skincare doctor. It's like I have a cousin. He has like a pimple breakout, and until now, his pimple stays the same. So I really recommend you to check on that.
Mm,
And other than that, yeah, drink water, sleep, and eat healthy food.
yeah. I mean, like, I think pimples could also be a sign of bad things. Sometimes you go look online and you think that, oh, that things are normal, they're not happening. But then all of a sudden, they give like super bad outcomes, like that you're prone to, like heart attacks, stuff like that. And those things really shock me and stuff like that. Anyways, well, for my last thing, I just want to say let's talk about like weight and like the insecurities of weight and your insecurities. Let's talk about our last topic about like insecurities and weight. So I'll start first. I feel like especially for girls, weight is a really sensitive topic, and if you're like a boy, even girls they don't really talk about weight, and a lot of times weight can be like a shaming. And I know some boys like they don't care about their weight and they're like, what's so wrong with like weight? I don't know why, but it's a really big thing for some people. But I have a tip. A lot of people they say that drinking water you can lose a lot of weight, and some people say that you gain weight. But scientifically, it actually you lose weight, right? There's like a cell in your body that stores weight, and when you drink more water, that cell it like doesn't store as much weight. So technically, drinking water definitely helps your skin. It helps like your healthiness. It helps your weight, and yeah, just drink water. Don't drink too much sodas. It doesn't really help. So, what do you think, Jolie, about like insecurities, especially about like weight and stuff like that?
Well, there's very many people who have insecurities because,
Mm,
oh, I cannot fit into these like pants and anything, and oh, I just look fat. I don't look like really pretty. So
mm,
like one tip, like Jesus said, you can drink water because it really helps. Because when you drink water, even you drink like the most water, the body can absorb it. But if you eat too much junk food, your body will get it's gonna be hard to absorb it, so your body's gonna get more fat.
yeah. I think something that you have to like keep in mind, it's not like I'm trying to say that you need to lose weight, but I'm just saying you need to be healthy. And one way to be healthy is to have a good weight range, because people who are on the more heavier side, they can be prone to like heart attacks and diabetes. And people who have diabetes, they don't it's probably an expensive life because some people, of course, some diabetes, they need like insulin, and insulin nowadays, especially during quarantine, I heard that it's not that easy to get anymore. But yeah, just keep your body healthy and just keep yourself healthy. That's really the main part that we're talking about, because insecurities come from beauty and standards like that, and also weight standards. Don't be underweight because that's also not good. You can get anorexia from that, and that's a eating disorder. And if you have the eating disorder, you need help, and you can't keep on living like that. Really, we just promote healthy lifestyle. What do you think, Shauna, about like insecurities and stuff like that?
You definitely have more standards. And honestly, in my opinion, just eat what you want. Just make sure you're healthy because you only live once and you don't need to depend on other people's opinions. Just be yourself. I don't know. Just, yeah. Just be happy. Don't doubt.
Great. Yeah, great. What about you, Wrestling?
For insecurities, I do have some, but then I always like remind myself that I'll never meet the person again.
Oh, so you're saying like people were mean to you because like they say things about you. You mean like that?
Oh no. It's like sometimes like I have anxiety like that about my appearance. Then I'll always remind myself to calm my anxiety down. To like there, I'm not gonna meet the person again in my life because like there's over 7 billion people.
Yeah, I get it. What do you mean? Yeah. Don't worry, you're beautiful the way you are, man. Like you're a beautiful girl. All of you, everyone is beautiful. I think that everybody really is beautiful. What about you, Joyce? What do you think about like insecurities and stuff like that?
For me, I don't really have like that much opinion because I don't really I can't really take care of myself actually. Like yeah, I think just be like be what you are. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. How do you think insecurities are developed, Joyce? How do you think?
If you're um well well I'm not really sure. I guess I'll skip this question.
Okay, it's okay. Well, how do you guys think insecurities are developed, Shawna?
Well, standards, social media, you see like these people and you want to be them, so you become more insecure of yourself, and yeah, depends on you though. Do you care? No.
Yeah, Jolie, what do you think?
I feel insecurities develop when people make fun of you and when the society doesn't accept you. And also, like what Shauna said.
Yeah. I think some people they feel like asymmetrical faces are a really big thing, especially like actors. Like I've seen videos where they explain about like people and their face and like explain it to the very detail, and I'm like, okay, wow. What do you think, Bresline?
I think insecurities are made through like judgment, and then like probably some just doesn't care, and like it's like they have a strong mindset, but like some people are quite sensitive to like judgment of others, and then like it just creates more pressure and insecurities. Like it's tragic.
Yeah, it's tragic. Yes, for many people because like they have insecurities, it can even lead to really tragic things, like things that make their bodies like less healthy, less yeah, like more insecure. Yeah, those judgments are definitely a big thing. So I know people always say don't judge people by their outside appearance, and I think that definitely plays a big role. Don't judge people from their outside appearance, but always keep in mind from what's on the inside, it expresses in your actions and how you look on the outside. It reflects from your inside. But I'm not saying like that you need to be like, oh wow, that person's so fat, go lose some weight. Oh wow, that person's so skinny, go eat something healthy. Like you don't really have to be like that, but yeah, you get it. Yeah, basically like that. So we're at the end of our talk show. It was really amazing talking with you guys and really amazing seeing you guys again and talking about true beauty, what true beauty is, your insecurities, what do you think about makeup, plastic surgery, what is beautiful to you, like beauty tips. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys so much. Do you have anything to say, like a final word that you would like to tell the audience?
Thank you
Jolly.
for watching.
Thank you for watching. Yes, definitely.
Don't die, please.
Yes, don't die. COVID's out there. But don't be too scared either because, yeah, pray. Really, I think pray. And don't let fear come to you, especially time, because sometimes fear could make the situation worse. So remember not to be consumed by the fear of like COVID and what's going on in the society today, because fear is a really, really big thing that can stress you more out. So remember to just be safe, be healthy, and stay calm. Anyone else?
Believe in yourself.
Yes, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, then anything is possible. Joyce, what do you think?
Be happy. That's it. Be happy.
Okay, great ending. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was me, your host, Jaysa. Thanks for watching our 8th video of Tea During Quarantine talk show, and we hope to see you next time. Bye.